Hello there. In this video, I'm going to show you 30 tools which every digital marketer should know, or if you're trying to grow your online business. In a lot of cases, people don't even know that there are certain tools which can solve their problem. And in other cases, people know that there are tools which can solve their problems, but it's really frustrating to research about all the tools and understand which one is most suitable for them. That's why I put together this video where I'll take you through 30 tools which are either free or have a free version, which I have used in the past or I regularly use in my day-to-day work. Stay tuned and let's jump into my laptop. So here we go on my website or blog in the toolkit section. So we have almost 30 tools listed here, and we have 8 categories of these tools. So I have categorized them in 8 different categories. So the first category we will go through is competitor and market research. The first tool we have is SimilarWeb. This is a very useful tool. I'll quickly show you. So if I go here, the link is there if you want. So for example, this is the home page, and if I have to check details about, let's say, Citibank website. So this can be helpful in terms of your competitor research. For example, if you want to see, let's say I'll go to citibankonline.com, and if you see, it will show you that they get 30.9 million visits. I think it's for December. Yeah, it's for the month of December. You can change it, and you can also download all these reports here, and then they will show you that the average bounce rate on their website is 33.7%. Pages per visit is this, average view duration is this, which is like the top line analytics. It will also compare it with previous months. So for example, October, November and December, they had increasing trend of traffic on their website. Then it will show you the country-wise traffic on this. Obviously this is .com, so it has most of the traffic from United States. So if you are going to Citibank website in India, it will be probably .in at the end. So we are checking for .com, and it will show you top categories like audience interest, the people who go to this website, what are their top interests. Obviously it will be banking, credit, news and media, insurance, finance and online. Then it will show you the competitor websites in the same category, as well as their affinity and monthly visits as a comparison. The next thing it will show you is marketing channels overview, like how much traffic they get from direct, referrals, search, social. This can help you to understand that what is their marketing strategy, which channels are they mostly investing in, what is driving their traffic. And then it will show you that what keywords drives most of the traffic to their website, which will again help you if you are doing it for a competitor. It will help you to understand your strategy of keywords you should use for SEO and SEM, and also the referral traffic sources. Now I will obviously create detailed videos about each of these tools, but I'm just giving you a sneak peek. For display advertising, it will show you what are the publishers that are driving traffic, which channel is driving traffic to their website, and a lot of other things. So this tool is really helpful if you are doing competitor analysis, or if you are working on a project for one of your clients, so you can check what they are doing. And you can also add to comparison certain websites here to see which one is doing better. The next in this category we have is Social Blade, which is a very interesting tool. So for example, this will help you to understand, mostly it is used for YouTube analytics. So for example, if I go here and I type in any YouTube channel name, in this case I'll type my channel, so it will tell you that how many uploads, subscribers, video view count, which country is it based in, what category is this channel in, and it will show you like the rankings worldwide, in the category, in the country, and it will show you an estimated, not an estimated, this is actually accurate, the daily subscribers and the daily views. So for example, here it went crazy, 600, 800, 300, 500, I get like, and this is when I compare it to my channel, this is true, like this is the exact number of subscribers I get every day, it's the number of views I get every day. And then it will tell you the overall video views of this channel and estimated earnings, which is not accurate at all because it estimates. Then you can see the monthly views and monthly subscribers this channel is getting, and also their latest video, as well as you can do this for other social media handles as well, for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all these channels. So the next tool we have in this category is Statista, which is a very interesting tool as well. So this will be very helpful if you are doing a competitor research or you are doing a market research for a client. So for example, if I'm working on, let's say recently I was working for a client who provide software as a service for construction industry like AutoCAD and all those softwares. So you can go here and, for example, I searched for real estate projects. So it will give you information like how many projects are in design now and such information. And it will be obviously important because the client I was working on, it was very important for them to understand how many projects are in design phase, like what is the prospect market they are looking at, and a lot of other information. So the next tool we have is Facebook ad library. It's a very interesting tool as well if you want to know what your competitors, what kind of ads are they running on Facebook and Instagram. So this is the link. I'll put the link in the description below. I have also created a detailed video on how to use this tool and what kind of information you'll get. I'll put that link in the description below. But to give you an idea, you go here, you select the country, all ads, and you type a page name or a product name. For example, I want to know what kind of ads are being run for, let's say, a particular real estate property or Nike shoes or iPhone X. So for now, I'll go here, I'll search for MR Dubai. So you can also do it for pages. Like if you have a competitor, you can check what kind of ads are they running from their Facebook and Instagram page. So I searched for MR Dubai. I selected this page. It gives me a lot of details about the page, and also it shows me all the ads they are running now. There's a lot of information you can get from here as well. You can check the detailed video that how to use this tool and what all information you get. But as a scope of this video, I'm just showing you that it will show you all the ads which are being run by this particular page. The next category we have is YouTube creators. It's specifically if you are into YouTube or your client is into YouTube content creation. The first tool here we have is Camtasia. It's a very interesting tool. Like it took me 3 months to do a research to finally land on this particular product to understand which one is the best. So it is actually a combination of multiple tools. One, you can do screen recordings like the one video you're watching now. This is being done on Camtasia. You can record yourself, you can record your screen, and later you can do a lot of editing, sometimes toggle between screens and your camera and create like a small screen in the screen, and a lot of other things. Even if you already have footage from your camera or somewhere else, you can still use it as an editing tool. Like I personally have used multiple editing tools like iMovies and all those basic tools, but it's a bit expensive. If you just want to record screen, they have another product called Snagit. So you can check that out as well. But this is like what I use. Almost all my videos are being recorded and edited in Camtasia. The next tool we have is TubeBuddy. So now TubeBuddy. So this is a very important tool as well. So for TubeBuddy, you can sign up for a free plan, and then once you have this extension on your website, what it does is, for example, I'll go to YouTube, and this is one of my favorite channels, Veritasium. And whenever you go on a video, it will show you the views, the comments, the likes, as well as it will show you what kind of tags they are using in their videos, and what kind of SEO ranking does this video have. As well as you will be able to, for example, if I click on the Veritasium and go to their channel, it will show me
at the bottom.
So it will show me that what are their channel keywords, their trends, subscribers and views for the last 1 month. As well as you can use this tool for your own channel to do like an health check for your channel, do an audit, what are the opportunities, where are you getting most views, which videos are suggesting. So basically it shows you YouTube channel analytics, but in a very simplified way. As well as you can do a lot of research about what are the trending keywords, topics and opportunities on YouTube. It's a very easy to use tool, and their direct competitor is vidIQ. Honestly, they are almost the same. I don't find any difference between TubeBuddy and vidIQ, except small differences here and there. But you can choose, TubeBuddy or vidIQ for this particular purpose. The next tool we have is StreamYard. So StreamYard is actually an online streaming service. For example, if you have a YouTube channel and you want to do a live stream, it's always better to do through these softwares because they give you a lot of options to kind of, if somebody is putting comments in your live video, you can push them on the screen. You can create a branded logos, you can create like short breaks, music, and all those easy to use functionalities in StreamYard. It has a free feature as well. You can do live stream on almost all platforms, but if you want to go live on your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube all together, you can connect all those here in StreamYard, go live here, and it will be live on all your platforms, all your social media handles. So that way it's a very easy to use tool, and yeah, I mean, it's very helpful as well. The next category we have is email automation and landing pages. Now in email automation, the first tool I have here is system.io. Now this is a very interesting tool because it has a lot of functionalities, and the good thing about this tool is it is free with a lot of features. Like most of the features are free, but with a limit obviously. So you can create not just email automation rules, you can create sales funnels. If you have an online business, you can create email marketing, you can create newsletters, campaigns, automatic tags, and a lot of things. You can even host your online courses there. You can kind of create landing pages and websites with custom domains, or even if you don't have a domain, you can create a website with system.io / whatever name you choose. Then you can create affiliate program management. You can create different marketing automations. Now to know details, I have already created a detailed video which I will link in the description below, but do sign up. You basically, if you have a small business, you can create the whole, if you have an online business, you can create the whole ecosystem for your business on this particular tool, and most of the features are free. The next we have here is Google Forms. It's a very common tool, but some people don't know how to use it. For example, so like other Google tools, it's free, and so you can create a lot of kind of quizzes, forms, and a lot of things if you need. So for example, all the quizzes I have linked in my videos and my courses, I have created them here. So it's very easy to use. You go here, you click on this. So you can choose whether it's a quiz or a survey, choose questions, answers, and it gives you a lot of options, like whether the respondent should receive the response he filled or not. You can create online marking system. So based on, if you have, for example, given multiple choice questions, so you can feed the answers, and anyone who submits this quiz, they can just see their score, that how many right and wrong answers. So it's useful for people who want to create quizzes or even surveys. The next one we have is Google Sites. So this is for people if you do not have a domain and if you do not know a lot about website development, but you just want to create a, let's say, a simple HTML information page. So this is the product for you. So you go here, you can create a site by just plug and play, and you can drag and drop like images, videos, and create a kind of a web page. But the only problem with this is you won't have a custom domain. It will show something like sites.google.com / whatever name you choose. So it will not, you cannot do the custom domain, but it's good for people who want to create an information page and don't want the hassle to create a WordPress website or buy a domain. And the next one, so if you want to do like a better looking landing page, there are two more tools you can use, like Typeform, or there's one more, Instapage. They are good as well, but they are paid. They have certain free functionalities, but usually you will have to pay if you want to do something meaningful. And the fourth category we have is audience research. Audience research is very important when it comes to working with a client or working on business pitches or even digital marketing strategies. The first tool I have mentioned here is Sparktoro. It's a very interesting tool because if you go here, for example, you can input information like let's say people who follow a certain social account, you can know about them, or people who use these words in their profile. Let's say I'm looking for my marketing campaign, I'm looking to target doctors. I'll put doctor here, people who use this word. It will show me that these are the hashtags, these are the frequently used phrases, these are the top words in their bios, so that you can later probably target them on Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms, or even custom audiences on Google with these keywords. It will also show you that the social media accounts they usually follow, so that you can create like a, let's say, a Twitter campaign and target these followers of these pages. It will also show you what kind of websites they mostly visit. One of the uses will be you create a custom intent audience on Google with these websites, so that you can target website visitors of these and reach out to these audiences. Then it will show you a lot of other details as well if you have a paid account, but I'm just using the free account here. So this is just to give you an idea that how you can use this particular tool. The next tool in audience research we have is Audiense with an S. So this is a bit expensive tool, but it helps in a lot of use cases. So they have two tools. One is specifically for Twitter, which is called Twitter Insights, and the other one is normal insights, where you can check a lot of information. So for example, you can create a segmentation of your audience based on certain affinities, and it will give you a lot of information. And you can do the otherwise as well. You can feed certain inputs in this tool, and it will tell you all the demographics about them. So it will tell you like the high value audiences for your business, as well as a lot of other information. Like I told you, for Twitter specifically, you can it will give you a lot of insights about your Twitter account and the audience that follows, and how you can increase your reach. But it's a bit expensive tool, but yeah, if you need something like this is the tool for you. All these tools, by the way guys, I have either used them in the past, or I use them regularly in my day-to-day work. The next one we have is Crystal AI extension. Now this extension, what it does is, it's very interesting. So what this extension does is you install it on your Chrome browser, and let's say for example I go to anyone's LinkedIn profile, so it will tell me their traits. So what you should do, it's useful for salespeople and tells you about what kind of person that particular person is, where whoever you are checking on LinkedIn, like whether they make quick decisions, they appreciate details, they appreciate punctuality. So you will see something like this. For example, if I go to LinkedIn and I have this extension, I click on it, it will show me all the attributes of that user which I am accessing. It's usually good for salespeople if they are going for a meeting with a certain client. And the next one we have is Lead Feeder. So this is very good for B2B. So if you are into stuff like account-based marketing, ABM, this is a very important tool, because what you do is, one of the major functionalities is you kind of integrate it with your website, and it will tell you that all the traffic you get, what companies do they belong to, what companies they work for. So it's very helpful for account-based marketing to understand that what kind of clients you are getting on your website, which companies do they work for, which industries do they work for. The next category we have is keyword research tools. Honestly, I'm a fan of Google Keyword Planner, which is available in Google Ads, and then Google Trends as well. For example, if you don't already know, so this is Google Trends tool. So you go here and you search for, let's say, dentist. So it will tell you, you will be able to kind of compare different keywords, that what are the trends around that keyword, and how the search volume on Google, and even now you can do it for YouTube as well, has been changing, to understand like if there is a change in market or clients in terms of what they are searching. So here you can even select YouTube as well. So you can check that if there is a uptrend or downtrend for a certain keyword. For example, I want to know if people are searching for metaverse now, they are searching more, or before 3 months or last 1 year, and stuff like that. So it gives you a pretty good idea about the search volume on YouTube and Google. And there's a lot of other functionalities. You probably, if you visit this website, you'll be able to play around and understand what all it does. And then we have some paid tools, SEMrush and Ahref, which I have used in the past. I have used SEMrush and Ahref as well. So they are paid tools for keyword analysis. If you want to if you are into SEO or paid media PPC campaigns, they are good, but they are very detailed tools. So in this video, I don't think I'll be able to explain any more on this, but do check out. They all have free versions. Play around and you'll be able to understand what all you can do with each of them. Then the next category we have is graphics editing and social content creation. The first tool we have is Canva. Everybody knows about it. To be honest with you, I personally think that Canva changed a lot of things. Before companies used to rely on designers for basic designs, whether it's for website or their social media. Now Canva has changed all of that. For example, if I want to create an Instagram post, I'll go here, I'll click on Instagram post template. It will give me a lot of templates where I'll just change the text or the picture. For example, if I like this one, so I'll go here, change the picture or change anything here, and it will give me professional looking templates. It has a free version as well, and you can still access a lot of templates and images and other graphics, but paid version obviously has better features. But this is a must if you are into content creation and you don't want to rely on designers. You can still create like professional looking designs for your website or your social media platforms. The next one we have is Photpea. So this is very interesting. This is one of my favorite, honestly. So I would basically say that it's a tool. You don't need any login, you don't need nothing. You come here, you directly click on new project. So it's like a web version of Photoshop. Honestly, you can do a lot here. It's a very high-tech tool and everything is online. You can create everything from a blank canvas, or you can select a template here and make some edits. But the difference between Canva, for example, and this particular tool is in Canva, you can do minimum editing, graphics editing, but here you can do a lot. For example, if I select this picture, I click on here, blending options, I have a lot of options. So for example, you might have seen some thumbnails on YouTube where they have outlined the person, or kind of there's a light or soft glow around them. So you can do all of that here. Like, it's very interesting if you go to each option and see what all of these options do. So it's very interesting. It's my favorite, honestly. The next one is Envato Elements. So it's my favorite as well for one reason, because if you are, for example, I usually use certain type of 4K footage, images, license-free music to create videos or whatever, your website or anything. If you want license-free stuff like images and stock video templates, music, sound effects, graphic templates, photos, and 3D WordPress and all those templates. The good thing about Envato Elements is it's the only tool where you have like monthly subscription of $16 or something, and you can download unlimited files. Obviously Shutterstock has more variety of content on them, but then again, you have a limit with a subscription. You have 5 4K files you can download, then you will have to pay for every file. The good thing about Envato Elements is you have flat 1 month subscription and you can download as much as you want, so that's not a problem. You don't have to. The next category is presentations and reporting. It's pretty simple. So if you want to create any kind of presentations, you go to Google Slides, you click on templates. There's a lot of templates you can use. So for example, I can click on this one and I directly go ahead and start editing it. And the good thing about this is I don't need Microsoft PowerPoint or any licensed software. I can create it, I can share it with anyone. Multiple people can work on this together and I don't have to download it. I can directly share a link with anyone if I want, and you can control the level of access that people will be able to view this, edit this, comment this, and a lot of stuff. And it's very useful if you are working in collaboration, multiple people are working on the same presentation. So for example, if there are 3 people working on a business pitch, so each of them create their own version, then you'll have to merge them, combine them. So here all of you can work together on the same presentation. And whether you use Google Slides or you use Microsoft PowerPoint, you sometimes need templates. So for that, we have the next tool, which is Slides Carnival. You have unlimited amount of slides here and the templates, and you don't need to sign up or do anything. You go here, you search for templates by color, whether you need formal, inspirational, creative, simple. You select whatever template you like. You can see all the slides, like they have 30 slides for different type of slides. Let's say I go here, it will show me in this category clear minimal presentation, and I can see all these slides on this. Let's say second one, third one, fourth one, depending on what kind of slides you need. It has like a template has multiple slides, and when you like something, you can either click on Google Slides. It will automatically give you a copy which you can start editing in Google Slides, or you can download a PowerPoint version and edit it later in Microsoft PowerPoint. And the next one we have in presentation and reporting is Report Garden. So it is a tool I have used for a year or two. So it helps you, for example, if you are an agency or you are a client yourself and you have, let's say, campaigns running on Facebook, you have campaigns running on Google Ads, but in terms of reporting, you download them separately and then put them together. But this tool helps you to kind of can connect anything: Google Ads, Google Analytics, Facebook Ads, Facebook Insights, all of them here. You create kind of a report, whether it's tables, whether it's visuals like graphs, and you can see in one view the campaign report from all your platforms. And you can do other stuff like control budgets or see your campaign health, compare your metrics across each of these platforms. So there's a lot. When I started using it, they had only few integrations, but day by day they have a lot of integrations now. So it's good for you if you want to see your report in one view, or every time you want to download, with one button click, you integrate your all platforms here, create a reporting template. With one button click, you will be able to download report from all platforms together. So there is some other features this tool has. You can go ahead and go to this website and check their pricing and the solutions they provide. Okay, then we go to web analytics and data visualization. The first one we have is we have Google Analytics, which most of people know, but if you don't know, so this is like a web and app analytics tool. So I have integrated it with my website. I can see how many users are on my website now, which pages are they on. I can see for, let's say, in last 7 days how much traffic I got and what was the source of that traffic and what did they do on my website and all those information. So the point of adding it to the toolkit here is, even if you're a digital marketer, you know Google Analytics is something that exists, but you need to know this. So you just create a dummy account and then play around and understand how this tool works. The next tool we have in this category is Microsoft Clarity, which is like Google Analytics, but they have certain other functionalities as well. It's again free tool. For example, one interesting feature they have is heat maps. What you can do is I can go to my website and check, let's say on this page, what are the heat maps and reach clicks. So it will show you where are usually people clicking on your website. So for example, the more yellowish it is, that means more people are clicking it. So for example, here a lot of people click on toolkit, a lot of people click on blog, some people click here and on my logo, and then you can check it for multiple pages on your website. The other interesting feature they have is recording. So you will be able to actually see recordings of users who visit your website. For example, if I click on this one, and I can see that, so for example, this user came to my website and what all they did. So it helps you in kind of understanding if you need to make changes in your UI of your website, because if people are clicking somewhere, they think it's a button or clickable link, but it's not. So it helps you. Or if you see in the recordings that people are struggling to find a particular section on your website, so it helps you to make those decisions in terms of UI of your website. It literally shows you all the recordings automatically, and it's free. The next tool we have is Data Studio. Data Studio is a Google tool which is again free, and you can create like dashboards for your client or for your management here. You can just like Report Garden, but you can integrate only Google, whether it's Google products like Google Ads or Ad Manager or DCM, DV360 for free. If you want to integrate like all other platforms like Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, and non-Google platforms, you will have to pay for a connector. So this is like, for example, one of the clients, Google Ads simple dashboard. You can select a date range. You will be able to see the clicks, CTR, impression, cost, and whatever you want. You can use the metrics you see there in the platforms, and you can even create different kind of metrics, calculate different kind of metrics. Now, if you go to this particular website, datastudio.google.com, there are already a lot of templates which you can just start right away. You connect your, for example, if I have this dashboard, I can connect my Google Analytics and it will show me a dashboard for like this. So I don't have to go to Google Analytics, check different tables. In one view, I can configure it. I can make this like a pie chart, whatever. I can do a lot of stuff here. And the good thing about this is I can download it. So for example, if I need a report for last 1 week, I can select last 1 week, download it as a PDF, send it to my manager, or even I can share this link with the client or my manager. So whenever they want to see the reports in real time, they can check that. It's a very interesting tool to learn. It will take some time to learn this, but it's worth it. So the next tool we have in this category is actually Supermetrics, which is like a connector. So if you want to integrate with your dashboard is like a visualization tool. You feed data from your marketing platforms or whatever. So if you want to a particular platform that helps you to integrate, for example, this one gets data from Google Analytics, which is free. I can do it for free in Data Studio. But if I want to also have a table here or a pie chart or any other kind of widget which shows data from my Facebook ad manager or my organic Facebook page, so I will need actually a connector. For that, the best tool is Supermetrics. There is funnel.io and others, but they are usually more expensive. But Supermetrics I have used. It's good. I have used funnel as well, but Supermetrics is the one I recommend based on the pricing and the functionality. So you can use that and it will show you all the information, what all you can connect and what all you can do. The last category we have is other extensions and tools. The first one here is Google Tag Assistant. So it is very helpful if you want to test any tags on your website. For example, this is the extension. If I click on enable and I, let's say, refresh the page, so it will show me all the Google tags on this page and whether they are working properly or not. For example, this is blue, it means it's okay. If it's red, that means there is an error with that tag. So I can see that there is global site tag, Google Analytics tag, and tag manager tag on my website. So it's helpful if you don't have access of tag manager. You can check it for any website you want. Sometimes the client says, okay, you share the pixels, Google pixels, and they say they are implemented. It's a very useful tool to go back and check if they have implemented it correctly and match these IDs with your pixel IDs. Then we have Facebook Pixel Helper. Like this tag assistant is for Google tags. Pixel Helper, it helps to check whether the Facebook pixels have been implemented properly. For example, if I go here, I click on this Pixel Helper, so it shows no pixels found because there are no Facebook pixels. So if you have a client saying that they have implemented the Facebook pixels on the page, this is the best tool to check whether they have been implemented properly. And it will even show you, if you, let's say on your website, you have a page view tag and you have a conversion tag on thank you page. It will even show you, go to thank you page, it will show you what all events are firing along with the tags as well. So that's all the tools I would recommend a digital marketer to know and use. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.